saw the gravity, how big the storm was, it was filling the entire space, and there was no way that it would miss us.
I said, Lord, I said, my sister's gone. I can hear him screaming for me. It was hollering, Henry, please help me, please help me.
If it wouldn't have been for God, none of us would have survived.
I said, Lord, keep me running. Keep me going and keep me running.
The first news reports that came out said we had dodged a bullet. Little did they know that the bullet had a delayed effect. And at 9:38, all heck broke loose.
People survived the hurricane. Nobody anticipated that the levees would break.
Mama, Mama, you got to get up, you got to get up. And I'm saying, for what? He said, come see this water just coming, just flowing, just flowing.
I searched for people on my raft. I went to neighbors' homes. Y'all need a ride to the bridge. You know, that's where I'm headed. And some of them didn't make it.
I told my son then, I said, I can't do it. I say, if I make one wrong step, I'm gonna drown.
When I stood up in my bedroom, the grass mark on the wall indicating how high the water had risen hit me right about here, so everything was a total loss.
Electricity still is not restored in the city, almost a year and a half later, in many, many homes. Water, gas pipes, lines and stuff all have to be replaced.
Each church here was in a different situation. Beecher Memorial, just totally flooded. They had 6 to 8 foot of water, just lost everything.
The water touched everything, and it destroyed everything that we had was destroyed by the water.
I came down here expecting, you know, some work to be done, but not the amount of work that needs to be done. The amount of homes that, you know, uncountable homes that are just destroyed or in disarray, and people living in them. In fact, I sending messages to my family. You know, so I feel like I'm in Haiti or you know, place that not in the United States. You know, so that was really shocking to see the amount of devastation.
There are still a lot of justice works, a lot of recovery work that still has to happen. We still need to start to address the issues of environmental testing. We still need to address the issues of homelessness, which we as a denomination are doing.
Right now, in this post-Katrina landscape, the need is enormous. And so the crux of this project is to really respond to the needs of the community.
We have a lot of residents who are not back yet. And after 18 months, the house becomes adjudicated, which gives the city a legal right to sell it to whomever else, especially in the Ninth Ward, because once the properties start going up, developers are already swooping in and taking them all.
The mental trauma that the citizens, the residents of the city and of the Ninth Ward and East New Orleans, those areas that were particularly hard hit. Could you imagine the trauma that they are still wrestling with 2 years later?
People want to come back. They've expressed that they want to. However, it's more than just saying, I want to be back here. When they come back, we would like to be prepared to receive them with housing, finances, a city with services.
We really need the federal government and the local and state officials to own up to their failures, to own up to their failure to plan, to own up to their failure to include poor and working class people into discussions about our future. And I think until we have a really democratically based reconstruction discussion and platform, I don't think people are going to have any trust.
We need so desperately our men and women of faith here in this city. They lost their churches, they lost their homes, they lost their congregations, and so we need our brethren from afar to have mercy on this city, feel the promptings of the Holy Spirit, and move.
I've never known people just to want to help you and didn't want anything in return. And I just felt so blessed being around them, and they took their like spring break to gut my house.
We've had seniors, we've had college students. They have really come and reached out to us when we were totally broken, and they've brought with them a lot of hope.
The prophet Isaiah says that if you take care of those who are homeless and those who are sick and those who are oppressed, then you can be the repairer of the breach in the cities, and we want to be the repairer of the breach.